Why doesn't anybody listen to me? Why do I post content on Facebook and nobody pays attention? Why do my ads suck? It's because I can't feel it. Understand that everything that you write, understand that everything that you say, understand that every video that you shoot, there is an energetic connection that comes from you to the other person on the other side. And the topic that I want to discuss today is how hackable is your online business, is your online coaching business. I don't mean hackable by how is a North Korean or a Russian going to hack into your back end of your websites. What I do mean by hackable is copyable. How duplicable? How can somebody quickly go inside of your marketplace, tap into your niche, create a new ad, bring up a new funnel, start getting application or sales calls, start closing clients? And the reality is, when I look at coaches advertising their business online and I start to look at their client acquisition strategy, look at their branding, look at the content that they're putting out, I go, most, if not all, coaches that I've seen so far on my newsfeed today, it's completely hackable. It's really easy to duplicate. What that means is you can write the same ad somebody else does. You can go into the target market. What I saw the other day, Kerry was on her phone and a guy that we had known for a while, he had been coaching men and now is coaching women and is now coaching inside of the mum space. And it was really easy. It was just duplicating the exact same funnel. And he's like, hey, we've got a mum's challenge. Swipe up if you want to enter the mum's challenge. And then they went inside of the challenge. And within 24 hours, I kid you not, this new entire business was born. And there are businesses that are being built, coaching businesses every single day like this. Running an ad, swipe up, come watch my webinar, come download, join my challenge, etc., and then apply for a strategy call. If you have a business that runs solely on that right now, there's a very high chance that you, my friend, you have what I like to call a house of cards, which can easily be blown away, which can easily be saturated, which your prospects, when they look at you, they go, why are you different? How do I know that you're different? How do I know I can trust you? The reality is, don't get offended. You might get offended. You might go over Lynn, like, of course you can trust me. I spent 10 years in this craft, and that's not the point. The point is your prospects don't know. Your prospects don't know because each and every single day, there's about 10 new coaches creating new businesses, going inside of your market, modeling your ads, creating your funnels, saying the same thing that you're saying, and your prospects are now confused. They're like, I literally don't know who to believe. If you jump on social media now more than ever, everybody can release content. Everybody can put up testimonials. Everybody can do screenshots of how somebody lost 7 kilos, how somebody else made $5,000 in a day. Whoop-de-doo. The reasons why I want you to think about this right now is because over the next decade, things are going to change. And if you're actually thinking and serious about this business and you want to do something full time, then it's actually beginning to build the foundations that you might be missing. Far too often I've seen people go launch your ads, go build a funnel and off we go. And you can get a business set up within 24 hours. But to build a business that lasts requires key fundamental foundations that allow you first with a message. A message for what it is that you stand for, a message of what it is that you believe in, a message that really dictates, well, why do you do what it is that you do? That's the very first thing that you need to identify. That's the very first differentiating factor inside of the category king guide that I give you, your story, your core story. Why? Why do you care? Why are you serving this target market? Should you be serving this target market? For the majority of people, including myself when I started out, it was like, this is the only target market I know. I worked with these guys in the gym. I know these guys, and that's it. And that's the reality. And if that's the core story, then own it and use it. But you can't go half in with the core story, pretending like it's half in and then twisting another core story and pretending like you have some super crazy goal of helping 1 million people transform their lives that has no relationship to you whatsoever, that created that spark for you. I've seen far too many people go in one side where they create some arbitrary goal, like I want to change 1 billion lives. And I've seen some people just make up some bullshit core story about something that never happened to them. Part of your message is actually owning your truth. This is really difficult in today's society because it's hard to tell the truth. What is your truth? Why did you get involved in this game? Who are you going out to serve? What is it that you wanted to figure out? What problems did you face? What problems are you facing right now? What don't you know? What do you geek in about every single day and geek on about every single day? The reality is the truth might actually expose you to something that you're unaware of, and that you might be currently unaware of all the knowledge and the experience that you're not actually seeking. That maybe you're not as interested in the topic that you think that you're in, but you want to be interested because you want to build a business off a false facade. I get it. And for a long period of time, I'm just thinking, well, look, how is Kerry going out there and building a business for the very first time, stepping into this place where she wants to work for something? And she tried many, many different businesses, but something inside of her wants to go out there and actually help moms create better relationships with themselves, create better relationships with their kids, better relationships with a partner. How does she actually have this calling inside? Because it's the same thing that she's gone through, that she's going through, that she's listening, that she's geeking in about, that she wants to improve, this self-improvement. It's called, as you'd know it, your own epiphany. If you don't have this yet, it's okay. I get it. Most people don't have it. It's a very difficult thing to find. But pretending like you don't need it is suicidal. Pretending like you don't actually need a reason, a core story to go and serve. It's literally yourself asking to not be different from everybody else inside the marketplace, and then asking yourself, why doesn't my content work? Why doesn't anybody listen to me? Why do I post content on Facebook and nobody pays attention? Why do my ads suck? It's because I can't feel it. Understand that everything that you write, understand that everything that you say, understand that every video that you shoot, there is an energetic connection that comes from you to the other person on the other side. And they feel it. It's called gut instinct. If they don't feel you, they don't feel the fire inside of you, they will not move. And if you want people to move, the very first person that needs to be moved is the person actually speaking the message. Me, in this case, and you, in your case. So here's the reality. I want to share with you a couple of things that will hopefully spark the courage inside of you to step up and stand out. But it's really difficult to stand out. It's kind of like the kid at school in prep where everyone's sitting down and he just puts his hand up and he stands out. Nobody wants to be that kid that looks different. Nobody wants to stand out. But you do want to stand out for the perks. You just don't want to stand out when it's uncomfortable. Putting out your opinions online is uncomfortable. Taking a stand online is uncomfortable. Going out there and figuring out a problem that you want to solve and being interested in solving that problem is super uncomfortable. Not a lot of people want to solve problems. A lot of people will just simply want to regurgitate what they already know. My challenge to you is this. I don't know why you're listening to this. I don't know why you watch this. I don't know why you consume this. I don't know if you get motivated by this. I don't know if this actually enters your brain, enters your heart to know that it's something that you need to do. My challenge to you is this. Go deeper. Like when you think that you're deep enough, you're not deep enough. You haven't gone deep enough. When you think that you're obsessed enough, did you actually go and learn more? Did you test and validate your ideas? Do you know everything you need to know about helping the person? I don't care if you're in health. I don't care if you're in business. A lot of people inside of health think that there's no money in health. It's just because you're so surface level and trying to help somebody with fat loss. And there is a part of you that can really go deeper. Go deeper into the emotional states of somebody's mind, go deeper into the reasons why they binge eat, go deeper into the hormonal issues that they currently face, go deeper into the reasons why they keep regressing rather than keep spinning off the same surface level everyone else is spinning off. And then when you say that fitness doesn't work, you'll go in and go, the only way I can make money is to teach people how to make money, and so the only way you make money is to teach other people how to make money, but the money's only very limited because you might be able to market and sell that, but guess what? The people that you teach, they face the same issue you face, which is they're all surface level. And so you only get so far because marketing can help you grow, but not delivering results will not keep you sustainably growing. Marketing is the key to helping your business grow, but marketing without results is growth and then a crash. There is money anywhere, as long as you go deep enough to provide value, as long as you know your as long as you're willing to go deeper than anybody else has gone inside of your industry. And the majority of you think that it's so competitive, that it's so saturated, that it's, and the reality is it's so crowded at the bottom where it's so surface level. And if you go deeper and you actually become a master, if you go deeper and ask the questions that nobody else is asking, if you go deeper and actually test and validate your ideas and hypotheses, and you start to go, okay, I'm looking on one side of the block. Could I look on the other side? Can I look on the other side? Can I look on the other side? Can I test it? Can I use it? Can I experience it? Can I bounce around a few times? And then you truly start to experience and you truly start to know. When the market becomes saturated, the people that don't go deep get scared. They start to look for tactics. They start to go, Lynn, there's just this new thing to grow, like to get clients with Facebook groups. Lynn, there's just this new thing with ManyChat. What do I do with it? Lynn, there's just this easy way. Let me help. Let me get clients doing what I currently know because I don't want to expand and I don't want to go deeper. I don't want to figure out how I can become more valuable to give more value such that the value will then be reciprocated in return. If you don't go deeper, you're going to get wiped out. Come 2021, you're going to get wiped out. You thought it was hard this year, it's going to get harder next year. If you do go deeper, great. Learn how you can evolve. As a coach, being a coach in itself, you got to almost be a specialist. You almost got to be a consultant as well. You got to be able to figure out what is the best path to getting to from point A to point B. As a coach, you got to figure out what's stopping them from getting from point A to point B and listen to them and help them overcome their stories. But the last thing, that's the trifecta of a modern day coach is that number one, you become a coach. Number two, you become a consultant. That is number one, you know what stories, what obstacles are blocking somebody. Number two, you know exactly the roadmap and the best path to take to get somebody from point A to point B. Number three, you're a leader and a mentor to them, that you can lead them. Because at the end of the day, somebody might know what they need to do. Somebody might have a clear plan. Somebody might actually understand all of the bullshit, the past experiences, their wife, their kids, their children, their parents, the way they were born, their environment that was holding them back. They might actually understand every single aspect. But if you miss the message of a leader and a mentor, and you are unable to lead and mentor them, you don't give them the courage to go. My challenge to you is this: don't be a coach that simply thinks that you know enough. Evolve to become a consultant. Allow yourself to evolve to become a consultant. Figure out the best pathway, the straightest line from point A to point B. Become the best coach by figuring out all of the stories, the obstacles that are stopping somebody from getting from point A to point B, and then lead them in a place to give them the courage to take the steps from point A to point B. Guys and girls, that's all I got for you. If you like this video, if you like this message, please click on that like button. Leave a comment down below with the biggest takeaways that you got from this. And remember, there's only a couple more days, 30 odd days left in the year. There's a lot of time left that you can actually be spending to upgrading yourself. And if you actually become valuable enough and you deliver value, the value will come back in droves and in return. Have an amazing day. I'll see you in the next episode.